How many times have you seen a lottery winner win the jackpot, let's say $100 million, and after a few years, they spend it all and they go broke? Well, quite often, even the majority of them, right? And why is this so? The reason for this is because when they receive the $100 million, the sum is so large that it makes each individual single dollar seem worthless, right? Imagine today you have $100 million in your bank account and you are at home, you are hungry, but you're too lazy to go out and you're too tired to cook. So what do? Well, you order delivery, right? You go on your phone and you order some Uber Eats. And let's say this meal costs $50 for them to deliver to you, right? And if you had $100 million, $50 will seem like nothing. Like you wouldn't even bat an eye. As opposed to if you had only $100 in your bank account, like you definitely wouldn't have spent that $50, right? I hope not. And you'll probably be eating instant noodles tonight, right? So the point of this is that lottery winners go broke because they lost the sense of value for money and they spend like a crazy person, like they're insane, right? So let's flip the switch and get a little more serious. What if I tell you that you currently, today, are doing the exact same thing as the lottery winner? How does that sound? What if I told you that there is something so valuable, but because you have so much of it, it feels worthless to you? Everyone has this one thing and it is more valuable than any sum of money. And this one thing is time. Young people feel like they have so much time, they feel invincible, they feel immortal, and they feel like they have a limited amount of time. They spend their time like it's nothing. Like they do things that adds absolutely zero value to their life, but they still do it because why not, right? They have so much time and they have nothing better to do. And let me illustrate on how that could potentially affect me personally. Imagine my goal is to get 100K subscriber. Like if I continue doing YouTube and I want to get to 100K subscriber, let's see how long it would take me, okay? Let's say I start at 100 subscribers today and then work really, very hard and I 10x my growth and I get to 1,000 subs. Well, usually people say the first 1,000 subs is the hardest to get. So it'll probably take me at least a year to get to 1,000 subs, hopefully. And 1,000 subs, I get YouTube partnership, I get ad revenue, and let's say I get $1 per sub that I have. Well, pretty generous, I say, but let's say I get $1 per sub. And 1,000 subscriber gets me $1,000. Imagine one whole year of work for $1,000. Doesn't seem worth it, right? Like even a minimum wage job can make more than $1,000. And even I can like go out tomorrow, go to work, and I can close the case and make $10,000 in one day. So $1,000 seems like nothing. Let's say I really like YouTube and I continue and I work very, very hard for an entire year again. And I grow my YouTube channel from 1,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers. And let's say now I make $10,000 a year. Not bad, getting okay. That's about $800-ish per month. And it's slowly getting there, right? And let's say I work very, very hard again for one more year. And now I finally gain 100,000 subscribers. Finally, right? And how much money is that? That is $100,000 a year. Would you be happy with $100,000 a year? I'd say majority of people would be pretty happy with $100,000 a year. And let's put it into context. How long did it take me to get to 100K subs? Well, 3 years. And I only made about 100K-ish dollars over 3 years. That's like $30,000 a year. If you put it in context, still not a lot, right? But it's something. And most people will be happy. But let's take this one step further. Imagine I work very, very hard for another year. And let's say I don't make 1 million subs. Let's say I only got to 500,000 instead of 1 million, right? Because things diminish. You can't always grow that fast. And let's say I have 500,000 subscribers. How much money is that? That is, well, $500,000 a year. Like, that's very good now we're talking, right? It seems very, very good. Now, listen carefully because this is the life-changing part. Now, imagine what would have been the impact to my life if I had started 1 year earlier, 2 years earlier, or even 3 years earlier in my career. how much impact would that have made? Well, let's see. Let's say me in 3 years, he would have had 100k subs. If I had started 1 year earlier, he would have had 500k, right? So the question becomes, how much did it actually cost me because I started 1 year late? Well, it costed me a difference of 500,000 minus 100,000. Well, the answer is 400,000. It costed me $400,000 because I started 1 year late. Now, let's say 2 years late. How much would that cost me? Well, let's say instead of 500,000, I grew to 1 million. It would have costed me $900,000. Let that sink in for you. It's all because I started late. So the point of the story is, whatever you're thinking of doing now, start today. Because if the future me had the ability to talk to the me in my early 20s, he would have been like, dude, start earlier. This is how you do it. Start today, now, don't waste your time, right? So now you know the story. The point is, start today, whatever you think of doing, and the future you will not regret it, okay? Every day that you waste today is one day that you take away from your future. So that is the first story that I would like to share about things I wish I have learned in my early 20s. I hope this story has impacted you. I hope it helped you. Leave a comment below on what things that you want to start today that you're thinking of. And if you want to watch more of my videos, remember to take the time and press subscribe below to see more future videos. It helps me a lot, and I look forward to seeing you next week. See you!